Canada opens doors. Foreign construction workers can now study without a permit. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. If you've been following Canada's immigration updates, you know the country is making some big changes. But today, we're talking about something truly game-changing. Canada has just removed a major roadblock for foreign construction workers, making it easier than ever to train and advance in their careers. For years, construction workers faced complicated study permit requirements that delayed their ability to upskill and secure better opportunities. As of March 2025, that's no longer the case. If you work in Canada's construction industry, this policy update could be your key to faster training, better job security, and even a clearer path to permanent residency. And that's not all. Stay with us until the end, because we'll reveal how this policy could help you secure PR in Canada. If you're wondering about your long-term future, you won't want to miss it. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important immigration update. Let's get started. Canada's bold move. A new era for foreign construction workers. Canada's immigration policies are shifting once again, and this time, foreign construction workers are at the center of a groundbreaking update. For years, the construction sector has struggled with severe labor shortages, stalling projects, inflating housing prices, and creating bottlenecks in the country's infrastructure development. Now, in an unprecedented move, Canada has removed a major hurdle for skilled workers, allowing foreign construction apprentices to study without a study permit. This policy, effective as of March 2025, represents one of the most significant updates in Canadian immigration for skilled workers. Thousands of foreign laborers already working in the industry, and those considering moving to Canada, now have a golden opportunity for career progression, specialized training, and long-term job security. But what does this mean in practical terms? Who qualifies for this exemption? And how will it impact Canada's labor market? This deep dive will break it all down. And at the end of the video, we'll reveal how this policy could actually fast-track your journey to permanent residency in Canada. Canada's construction industry crisis. Why this policy was necessary. The demand for new housing is at an all-time high, with major cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Calgary struggling with housing affordability crises. Meanwhile, infrastructure projects are lagging behind schedule due to an insufficient workforce. According to BuildForce Canada, a leading workforce research organization, nearly 1 in 5 construction workers in Canada will retire within the next decade. In Alberta alone, approximately 42,500 construction workers, or nearly a quarter of the workforce, retired in 2023. This mass exodus of experienced laborers has left a huge gap, making it nearly impossible for developers and contractors to meet critical deadlines. To compensate for these shortages, Canada has relied heavily on temporary foreign workers, particularly in construction, agriculture, healthcare, and manufacturing. However, many of these workers faced hurdles in obtaining the necessary training to advance in their careers. The study permit requirement made it more difficult and time-consuming for them to specialize in trades. The new exemption eliminates this barrier, allowing foreign construction apprentices to enroll in trade schools without needing a separate study permit. This will speed up their training, helping them move into specialized, higher-paying roles much faster. The construction industry has long pushed for this change, arguing that study permit requirements made it unnecessarily difficult to train the next generation of skilled workers. The new policy is expected to boost worker retention, making it more appealing for foreign laborers to commit to long-term careers in Canada. How this policy works and who is eligible. Not all construction workers automatically qualify for this exemption. The Canadian government has outlined clear eligibility requirements to ensure this benefit is directed to the right candidates. To qualify, an applicant must already be working in Canada with a valid work permit. If you are outside Canada, you will not qualify yet, but once you secure a work permit, you may become eligible. Additionally, you must be employed in a construction occupation that Canada has designated as high demand. These include bricklaying, carpentry, electrical work, plumbing, welding, and heavy machinery operation, all critical trades facing severe labor shortages. Workers must also be enrolled in a recognized apprenticeship program under a provincial or territorial authority. This ensures training meets Canadian labor standards, setting workers up for long-term success in the industry. To apply, eligible apprentices must submit a request through the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada online portal. The government aims to streamline the process so workers can start training immediately without unnecessary delays. This new approach not only benefits workers but also supports employers in the construction industry who are struggling to find skilled labor. By removing the study permit requirement, companies can now upskill their existing workforce more efficiently, reducing project delays and cutting recruitment costs. This creates a win-win scenario, where workers get better career opportunities while businesses gain access to a larger pool of trained professionals ready to meet the demands of Canada's growing infrastructure projects. This policy is especially significant for undocumented construction workers. Canada has announced 6,000 immigration spots specifically for them, plus 14,000 spaces for foreign workers abroad who wish to relocate to Canada's construction sector. The larger implications of this policy on Canadian immigration. This policy isn't just about fixing labor shortages in construction. It represents a bigger shift in Canada's immigration strategy. For decades, Canada has been one of the most welcoming countries for immigrants, but recent changes have introduced more selective entry requirements. Canada has reduced its overall immigration targets for 2025, 2026, and 2027, citing concerns over housing shortages, healthcare capacity, and infrastructure strain. By prioritizing skilled construction workers, the government is signaling the type of immigrants it wants, those who can immediately contribute to fixing Canada's economic challenges. If this policy proves successful, we could see similar training permit waivers in other industries desperately needing workers, such as healthcare, transportation, and skilled manufacturing. For prospective immigrants, this suggests that future permanent residency pathways will be more occupation-focused, favoring workers with experience in in-demand sectors. This shift also highlights a growing divide between labor-based immigration and highly skilled professional immigration. While previous policies focused heavily on attracting white-collar professionals in finance, tech, and research, this policy emphasizes the urgent demand for hands-on skilled laborers who are essential to Canada's economic infrastructure. If this trend continues, it could mark a new era in immigration policy where trade skills become just as valuable, if not more, than advanced degrees for securing residency in Canada. This could encourage thousands of foreign workers to reconsider their career paths and pursue occupations that are in high demand, offering a more direct route to permanent residency and long-term stability. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Pathway to permanent residency. What this policy could mean for your future in Canada. One of the biggest questions is whether this policy will lead to permanent residency opportunities for construction workers. While the government hasn't provided full details yet, there are strong signs that workers who benefit from this exemption may have an easier path to PR in the near future. Canada has already recognized construction workers as essential to economic stability. Provinces like Alberta and British Columbia have introduced PR pathways tailored for foreign construction workers, signaling a trend toward industry-based residency programs. The Provincial Nominee Program and the Canadian Experience Class are expected to become more focused on skilled trades. If construction labor shortages continue, it is likely that apprentices training under this policy will be fast-tracked for PR applications. For workers looking to secure their future in Canada, this is a pivotal moment. Establishing Canadian work experience through a recognized apprenticeship will not only enhance job stability but also demonstrate to immigration officials that they are valuable, long-term contributors to the economy. With Canada tightening its immigration policies for other sectors, skilled trades professionals may find fewer obstacles and greater opportunities to obtain permanent residency compared to applicants in oversaturated job markets. This makes it crucial for construction workers to act quickly, gain relevant experience, and position themselves favorably for future PR programs. This is why foreign workers should act now. Enrolling in a recognized apprenticeship program without the hassle of a study permit will boost PR applications and provide long-term job security. A game changer for construction workers in Canada. Canada's decision to remove study permit requirements for construction apprentices is more than an immigration update. It's a strategic move to fix one of Canada's biggest labor shortages. Beyond career progression, this policy could be a stepping stone to permanent residency. Those who take action now may find themselves fast-tracked for PR and a secure future in Canada. If you're a foreign construction worker, now is the time to act. Explore apprenticeship programs, understand eligibility requirements, and start preparing your application today. And if you want to stay updated on immigration news, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-changing opportunity. Thanks for watching Canada Chronicles. See you in the next video.